YouTuber Joey Official and his friends Danny and Aldo decided to visit the Queen Mary, a well-known haunted ship, to explore its ghost stories, especially about room B340. Wanting to test the legends, they planned a late-night Ouija board session at 3 a.m. and began their attempt to make contact.
Why are we doing this? Seriously. You know my friend told me her friend got like possessed?
Bro, just moved a bit.
And then like, you know what happens when you get possessed?
Bro, it's moving a bit.
Stop.
But not enough. Okay, bro. Let's try one more. Let's ask one more time. Let's go. Oh, what the hell?
Yo, don't take your hand off the Ouija board.
Oh, what the hell?
That is bad.
Shh.
Okay, stop. Something's
Bro.
walking. Something's walking.
What the hell?
That was
Bro, something's in the
That
closet.
was the fridge.
You sure?
Yeah, the fridge
Bro.
just turned off.
I swear to God, that was right by our door.
Yeah,
Whatever that was right by our door.
something just like touched the door or something.
They started hearing strange noises, but they kept going, hoping to experience something paranormal.
Is there any spirit here in this room? Bro, it's moving.
Oh my God.
No. You guys are moving here, right?
Bro,
I
my
swear to
fingers are
God.
barely even on it.
I can take one finger off.
Don't take your hand
Yeah,
off
right.
though. Bro, it's still moving. It's still moving.
Stop. Just make it stop.
Bro, how can we make it stop? Bro,
It says yes.
it says yes. Oh my God,
Don't
bro.
take your hand off.
Bro, we finished asking the question. It answered.
That's you guys, right? Like you're supposed to move it, right?
Bro, put it back in the middle.
No, you're not supposed to move it. Oh my God.
Okay, bro, we know there's a freaking spirit here.
Okay, let's ask to say goodbye.
Bro, hang on, bro. I'm telling you, like, I keep hearing something from the closet.
Bro, I keep seeing things. Like, I don't even want to turn that way. That was the loudest voice I've ever heard in my life coming from the closet. Or
That was
anywhere.
like a man's voice.
That was a man's voice.
As Joey touched the planchette, the left door suddenly slammed shut by itself, and a robe hanging in the closet started moving.
These challenges, bro. I saw the washroom door open. I will never unsee that ever again. Oh, it's moving.
Scared, they quickly said goodbye through the Ouija board and left, convinced the ship was haunted. This video was posted on the Skinwalkers subreddit. Holy. The person who posted the video has lived there for years and has never heard coyotes make these kinds of sounds before. Some people think the noises could be a group of coyotes celebrating a fresh kill or hunting. But are these coyotes, or could something much scarier be hiding in the dark? Imagine you're sitting on your couch late at night, just trying to relax before bed, when suddenly you're stuck in a real-life nightmare. That's exactly what happened to TikTok user _Carter V one night in February 2024. In the video, he's sitting on his couch, recording something in the distance. He writes that he needs to move, but he's too scared to even flinch. Watch this.
Dude, what the
Later that night, Carter gets another scare, this one so frightening that you can hear his heavy breathing as he tries to decide what to do next. Watch this.
Who's there?
The piano starts playing by itself, and interestingly, the song sounds like Runaway by Kanye West. Later, the person recording runs outside, and something strange can be seen happening inside. Watch this. In a later TikTok update, he shared a photo of himself moving out of the house, smiling and looking excited for a fresh start. I don't blame him for leaving, and I hope his new home is better for him. Ariel says weird things happen a lot in their home, especially around their dog, Bingo. Doors open by themselves, objects randomly fall, and Bingo often barks at something she and her husband can't see. One day, while they were watching TV, this happened.
You trained. My family is into them, but who cares? It's so boring. What the heck?
The small dog looks like it gets pushed, then yelps in pain and panics, jumping onto the couple and refusing to leave the couch. But what happened? They have no clue. Two friends came across an old, eerie building in a remote area. Their curiosity took over, and they chose to explore it at night. As they walked further into the dark building, something unexpected happened.
ليه في مطر بسكوت؟ Scheiße. Bleib ruhig, bleib ruhig, bleib ruhig. Scheiße, Schatz. Ich dachte, das wäre ein Mädchen, das ist ein Bild. Hey! Das ist gesehen. Hey! Scheiße. Oh ja, das ist Komm, wir wissen uns mal, ich hab keinen Bock mehr. Scheiße, wo hat er ausgehen? Waren wir da schon? Da waren wir noch nicht hier. Oh, du bist
Pallets slid across the floor on their own, and a door slammed shut right in front of them. That was enough. They knew it was time to go. Even though they were curious, they decided to trust their gut and rushed back to their car. But the most chilling part came when one of them noticed something through a gap in the wall. A figure with grayish skin, short white hair, and unusual eyes. To me, it almost looks like a small child. Amelia recently moved into a 250-year-old Victorian house in the UK. One day, she spots a loose floorboard and pulls it up to check underneath. Hidden in the dirt and copper pipes, she finds a coin from 1904. But that's not the only thing. She also comes across a very unusual old book.
How long do you reckon that was in there for? It's definitely a book, but they're not like actual pages, they're like really thick.
The book seems to be an old photo album, but as Amelia turns the pages, the pictures start to get stranger. Some of them show empty rooms inside her own house.
Is filled with pictures of empty rooms that have an unsettling feeling. A dark shadow appears in all of these photos.
Not long after finding the old book, Amelia starts noticing strange things happening in her home.
And it's like, it just stopped. And now it's like, am I tripping out?
Some people in the comments think the floating dart could be caused by a weird magnetic effect, but what happens next is much harder to figure out. Late one night, Amelia hears loud banging coming from her bedroom upstairs. She quickly grabs her phone to record and rushes up to check it out. What she sees next leaves her completely shaken. As Amelia steps inside, a curtain suddenly swings open and a pair of headphones hanging on the wall falls to the floor by itself. Interestingly, this is the same room where the floating dartboard was seen earlier. Amelia admits she's scared and says strange things keep happening in the house. Did she accidentally stir up some kind of spirit by uncovering and opening the old book, or is there another explanation? Share your thoughts in the comments. The next videos come from the TikTok page, Dude, My House is Haunted. Strange things have been happening in this house for the past 10 years. At first, they were easy to ignore, but lately, the activity has become more intense. To catch these events, the homeowner set up cameras around the house. He thinks it could be the spirit of his late wife. Objects move on their own, and he often finds things out of place, especially in the kitchen.
Well, as you can see, it's morning, guys. This is just a quick update because I gotta get to work. But when I got up this morning to get my coffee, I walked into the kitchen and saw this. So I guess you guys were right that activity seems to be picking up because I have been, doing renovations. I replaced all this stuff, this dishwasher, this stove, the oven hood there. But this morning when I came into the kitchen, I noticed the cabinet was open. And then I noticed this chair, so I checked the Ring video, and it definitely... and the refrigerator's been making a god-awful noise. It used to make another god-awful noise, like the fan bearings were screeching, and it was just such a loud whistle. Sometimes I'd just unplug it. But sometimes I could unplug it and plug it back in, and it would stop doing it. But now it's making this... Whoa! Okay, see, I didn't even move. I wasn't even moving. That's the first time that's happened since the last time. Okay, it's got to be a bed bearing, but I wasn't moving. Look at that. It's closed, and there's nothing on the edge.
In one video, he captures a chair moving on its own, but then things got even more unsettling. The chair was suddenly hurled across the room by an invisible force. He began to question if it was his wife's spirit.
That sounds like it's down at the end of the hallway. Right back there. That felt like somebody's right standing behind me.
More frightening events happened. He sensed something evil behind him and heard eerie whispers. The attic door slammed shut by itself, suggesting something scary was hiding up there. Some ghosts like to make a scene. The YouTube group Project Fear experiences a creepy moment at the sanitarium. First, they hear a young girl's voice.
Could have came from any single door at any single... That was a girl's high-pitched voice. Hello?
And then something unexpected happens.
That door is shut! That door just shut! That door at the very end of the hall just shut!
He grabs the camera to go see what's going on.
Shut! I hope I caught that on camera. No way. No way.
And it's completely freaking me out. On July 17th, 2023, a man named Seth A. Burden, who goes by the username Seth of 7 Year Witch, posted a video on TikTok. In the video, he talks about buying a guitar from an old lady at a garage sale a couple of weeks earlier. So far, everything seems normal, but Seth says that whenever he picks it up or strums it, strange things happen. He then shows the guitar to demonstrate. Watch this.
It's some Lotus, like, very 80s looking guitar, and every time I strum, like that happens every time I mess with this thing. Like that.
As you can see, when Seth strums the guitar, the lights in the room start flickering. He strums it again a few seconds later, and once more, the lights flicker for no reason. This time though, a cup on his table suddenly falls over, confusing him even more. Unfortunately, Seth never posted any updated videos. Many people in the comments were asking for updates to find out what happened next, but we may never know the full story. So if you ever think about buying an instrument from a garage sale, remember this creepy video. On November 30th, 2024, a strange video was shared in the Facebook group Ghost Paranormal Activity and the Unexplained, discussed by Alicia Penman. The video, recorded on Alicia's doorbell camera, has sparked a lot of discussion. A strange, mist-like figure can be seen floating behind Alicia's partner as he opens the door, and it seems like he feels it. But what could it be? Many people agree with the top comment from Tammy, which says, "This is an amazing capture, no doubt, and he felt something." Another comment from Jessica Hogarth says, "That was a ghost, but was it? Let me know what you think." In a TikTok video uploaded by elcucuy.tv, we see an eerie encounter caught on camera in Mexico that has online audiences unnerved. Take a look. When the homeowner reviewed the surveillance footage, they were shocked to find a ghostly figure walking across the road. What makes it even creepier is the location. The nearest neighbor is said to be 45 minutes away by car, so it's unlikely to be a random person. The figure's appearance and eerie crying have sparked concerns about La Llorona, the weeping woman from Mexican folklore. The story goes that La Llorona is the ghost of a heartbroken mother, cursed to roam near water, looking for her children who drowned, with her sad cries frightening anyone who hears them. The ghostly figure has led to a lot of guesses. Could it be La Llorona, or is there another reason for this strange sighting in such a remote area? Randy Pinter shared this footage. His wife was home alone with their baby when she recorded something strange on the baby monitor. She got so scared that she called her mother-in-law to come over and check it out. Neither of them could figure out what they had just seen.
This is Clark's monitor. Watch that thing that's moving in there. Right above the lump of blankets. This thing. I went and checked. There's nothing hanging there. Now, as we watch that thing on the monitor, I'll also show you in the room, there is nothing there. I gotta turn the light on. Just a minute, buddy. See? On the monitor, and now it's gone as soon as I get close to the bed. It's gone. Watch, it'll come back. I know, buddy, just a minute, okay?
The weirdest part is that the reflection vanishes when the mother gets closer and turns on the lights, but it doesn't come back when the lights are turned off again. A group of friends began recording after they heard strange sounds late at night. Later that night, they managed to record this.
Over there.
A strange creature with a disturbing look was moving fast, almost like it was chasing something. Could that be the source of the noises? YouTuber Bloggerski Bypass is having trouble sleeping tonight. It's the second night in his apartment with a poltergeist. While walking through the apartment, something suddenly flies off the wall. It turns out to be a small picture. After asking if the spirit did this, he hears a soft voice. Here it is with the volume turned up. He asks the spirit to do something else, and it does. Here's the view from the other side. This shows that you shouldn't ask unless you're ready for an answer. It seems like the spirit's message is clear. Get out of here. This creepy clip comes from Cuernavaca, Mexico. The ancient Aztecs thought the land there was sacred and full of spirits. When the Spanish came, they reported strange things happening like spooky sounds at night, odd movements, and what they called restless spirits. Fast forward to today, and a man in Cuernavaca has a CCTV camera to watch his 3 dogs every night. On December 7th, just after 4 a.m., something happens that's chilling. Out of nowhere, the kennel suddenly moves forward and then to the side. The dog jumps up and rushes out of the kennel in a panic, growling and confused. The scared dog carefully looks around, trying to figure out what happened. A few moments later, the third dog comes into the room, clearly shocked by the noise. It just sits and stares at the dog in the kennel, seeming to wonder what was going on. So, what made the kennel move so suddenly? Was it something unseen? Did the dog just freak out for no reason? Or was it something strange from the old Cuernavaca land? You decide. On December 19th, 2023, a hospital surgeon was left shaken after seeing something she couldn't believe. She was in the operating room filming a video for her students when she had to stop and leave immediately, saying that something was watching her. This video comes from a social media account that usually shares only educational content for students training to be surgical technicians. But this video was posted for anyone who could help explain what happened. Tiffany isn't sure what was captured, but hopes someone can provide an answer. Here's her footage. Watch.
Chromic cat gut. The difference is, I'm so sorry, my brain. Okay, here we go, back. Okay. So here we have 2 different kinds of sutures, polypropylene, monofilament, and chromic cat gut. The difference between these 2 is that this one is dissolvable and it's animal derived. And the sutures last anywhere from 60 to 90 days. Literally tearing up right now. I saw it.
You saw it?
Yeah, I saw it. Can you please just show yourself? Just give me a sign. Do whatever you want.
What was supposed to be a simple lesson on sutures turned into something out of a nightmare. Tiffany mentioned that she saw a figure standing at the window, which quickly ran to the other side of the hospital. It was brief, but it scared her enough to put her in shock. She couldn't make out what she saw, but given the stories from others at the hospital, Tiffany thinks it might have been the hospital's ghost. Many people there have reported strange things happening, and the women's restroom is the most haunted spot. Tiffany rushes to check the area, but there's nothing there, at least not until a few minutes later, when this happens. A door opens on its own, and a dark figure quickly rushes past the automatic doors. Its fast movement makes it even more unsettling. To this day, there are only 1 or 2 videos on the account mentioning the incident. Not much else has been said about it, leaving this mysterious event unexplained. 20 years ago, Sean Robinson inherited a painting from his grandmother, which he believes to be the world's most haunted painting. The artwork, called The Anguished Man, was supposedly created by an artist who mixed his blood into the paint before dying unexpectedly. Now, the owner, Sean, claims the painting is cursed. Wherever it is, lights flicker, objects move by themselves, and strange sounds can be heard. He starts a YouTube channel to document all the terrifying events surrounding the painting. One night, he sets up a camera to record it, and the footage scared his viewers.
Record it for approximately 8 hours, see if we can catch some of the activity on video. So I'm going to set up the recording equipment and leave it for approximately 8 hours, and I'll leave the light on.
A lot of strange things are caught on camera. Sean has a hard time keeping track of them all, but the thing that frightens him the most are those eerie noises. Something moves quickly past the camera, and Sean says he has no explanation for it, but his viewers are convinced the painting is cursed. One person believes the painter's soul, and maybe something else, is attached to it. Another thinks the strange sounds Sean recorded are the painter's ghost, crying out to be freed. Either way, this painting is pretty creepy. Do you think it's really cursed, or just a well-planned trick? Let me know. This video, posted on YouTube years ago, shows a family celebrating Christmas in the snowy area of northern Minnesota. While having their holiday gathering, they spot something strange in the distance.
Oh my god. Did you see that?
Mine.
Did you see that?
No, what was it?
No way. What the? Oh.
Oh, you're going to
oh no. I hear something though. I still hear it.
The video seems to show a strange figure moving through the snow, making people wonder if it could be Bigfoot or a Yeti. Ghost Club Paranormal spends the night at a witch's cabin in the forest that's said to be cursed. While attempting to contact spirits, they hear footsteps above them, increasing their fear.
How many people are here? Do you hear that?
The spirit then shows it's there.
If that was somebody trying to communicate, can you do that again?
When they set up the spirit box, multiple paranormal devices start reacting.
That light just came on. I just got it.
Are you sitting over by the bar?
Oh, P2.
They ask the spirits questions, and they receive replies.
Did a man here?
The spirits then start messing around.
Go downstairs again and we'll take this a little faster though.
Hey. You did see that, right?
Did you touch that?
I didn't even touch it.
Are you
I didn't touch it.
Later, when a crew member switches on the spirit box, the flashlight begins to fade.
I'm gonna stick this on again real fast.
The spirits are coming closer.
But we have heard a man.
They keep communicating using the lights.
What does that matter? Oh. Whoa. Second I put this on night vision, that flashlight just started going like crazy.
And taps.
Sheila just touched my head.
Tapping again.
Is this the witch trying to approach them, or is it one of her victims? Connor M. uploaded this video about something strange that happened while he was home alone. He lives in a neighborhood where burglaries happen a lot, but nothing could prepare him for what he experienced. Connor said, "I was by myself, my daughter was at my ex-wife's, and my dog was outside. I'm still shaken up by this. It was late at night when I heard shuffling in the kitchen." Here's the footage he recorded. Watch.
If anybody's here, I'm calling the cops. No!
Somehow, a knife flies off and heads straight toward Connor, but luckily it misses him. The sharp knife lands near his feet, but if he had been any closer, things could have ended badly. Connor was scared, saying, "When it comes to things you can't see, you never know when a knife in your kitchen might just fly at you for no reason. It's creepy." If you're even a little scared of tight spaces or spiders, you might want to skip this next video. The footage is from the YouTube channel Caveman Hikes, where Calvin, the creator, explores caves around the world and shows what he finds. In this video, he attempts to enter a cave that no one has ever been in before. As you'll see, it might have been better if he had just stayed out.
Just going in there with a bear. Yep.
Oh, there's already spiders in the entrance. That's perfect. I probably brought them with.
When Calvin finally enters the cave, you can see how narrow it is, and it stays that way as he goes deeper.
I can't turn around. I've got to back in.
That is the passage, though.
It is the passage. Yeah, that's it. There's no other way. It gets really low. I can totally go down here, but I know how far it goes. That's the deal, Jacob. We know exactly where it goes and what it does. But spiders are wintering over in here, and there are several of them. So I'm just gonna go slow. I'm still debating whether I want to cram myself down.
Soon after this, Calvin finds something really scary.
I don't know how far it goes. I guess a ways. Oh, it opens up a bit at least. I found where the spiders live. I don't want to get completely inundated with spiders, of course. I mean, it's the inevitable conclusion of what I am doing, but they're all over. They're raining down on me now. Can you see them? Hopefully you can see that, but they are kind of everywhere. I think I'm gonna get out of this pit. See them coming up on the walls?
Calvin crawls into a spider nest, which would be a nightmare for anyone afraid of spiders. Luckily, he has no trouble getting out of the cave soon after. He then covers the hole he made at the start to keep the spiders safe. It's a good thing the spiders didn't seem too dangerous, or things could have gone badly. Jorge Cruz says he's been haunted by a dark entity. He claims many strange paranormal events have happened to him, but nothing as wild as what he captured one night in late December. Just as he's about to go to bed, he hears odd noises and gets up to check. And that's when things take a terrifying turn.
I swear to God, there was like some... You gotta be kidding me. What the was that? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be messing with me. I swear to God, this gotta be a joke. Whoever's in here, I command you to leave in the name of Jesus Christ. I ask you to leave now. That adrenaline going right through my body. What the f*** is that? What the f***? Who goes there? You gotta be kidding me. Was it close? What the f*** is that? Guys, you gotta be kidding me. What's the thing? I'm getting a headache badly. I'm getting a headache badly. You gotta be kidding me.
Jorge hears terrifying screams, and as he looks for where they're coming from, he starts hearing loud banging and something moving around. Jorge ends up screaming louder than the noise itself. When he goes back to his kitchen, he finds that even though everything was normal just moments ago, now all the cabinets are open and the furniture is knocked over. So, is Jorge being haunted by something evil, or is it all just a setup? You decide. On January 14, 2024, Instagram user Demontix uploaded a video to Facebook, and it quickly went viral, getting more than 1 million views.
¿Cómo les va? Hoy vamos a hablar de niveles de conocimiento. Bien, hay 4 niveles de conocimiento. El primer nivel es la ignorancia, el segundo nivel es la estupidez, el tercer nivel es la inteligencia y el cuarto nivel.
The video shows a college professor from Argentina preparing to give a lecture. However, he noticed something unusual in the background, far from ordinary. His reflection in the window behind him seems to move on its own. The professor, who doesn't believe in the paranormal, said he couldn't explain what happened in the video. Some people think it might be fake or edited, while others believe there's another reflection in the window, possibly of another person or face. A few think the video is real. For now, the mystery remains unsolved. TikTok user VSeat recently started working at a liquor store in Kentucky. One evening, while at work, he begins hearing strange, creepy sounds that he can't explain. He grabs his phone and starts recording.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that? What is that? I'm freaking out right now because I'm the only one in the store. It sounded like it was right behind me. Yo, I hear it. Please tell me you guys hear this.
Did you hear it? A quiet, unknown voice is heard a few times as if whispering to Viketi.
What is that? Please tell me you guys hear this.
Chady said he didn't believe in the paranormal before. He was a skeptic until he started working at the liquor store.
It sounded like it was right behind me.
Since he began working at the store, VSeat says that doors open by themselves and bottles fall to the floor for no reason. When he asked his coworkers about it, they all told him the store was haunted, and it keeps getting weirder the longer he works there.
Hey guys, so I'm hearing like noises coming from this back room. Oh my goodness, bro, it's happening again. All right, I'm gonna go and look. As you can see, nobody's back here. Nobody's behind the door. Nobody just came out behind me. Like, I'm serious.
A noise can be heard banging on the door to the back storage room from inside, with a creepy voice whispering unsettling things.
And look.
Things keep getting worse. One day, VSeat is at work by himself when this happens.
Come on, man. Oh my plane. Oh my god, what the there's nobody in the store, dude. It's freaking me out, bro. It's freaking me out, bro. Come on, where you at? Like, come on. Bro, you gonna sit here and show yourself in front of me.
The door to a cooler in the back of the store opens by itself. When VSeat looks through the glass, he sees a dark figure quickly move out of view. He runs into the back room, but when he checks, it's empty and there's no one there.
Come on, where you at? Like, come on.
What do you think is happening at this liquor store in Kentucky? Let me know. A YouTuber named Mo Sargi from South Carolina says this is the real Crybaby Bridge. Mo finds out he's not the first to see it, and he won't be the last.
I just found a Ouija board on the Crybaby Bridge. What? It's wet. That is crazy. I just found a Ouija board.
After finding the homemade Ouija board, a weird truck starts following Mo and his team.
That same club has literally passed here like 4 times.
Yeah, that's the same truck.
I'm kidding you. Stop.
He just stopped.
They went back to investigate, but after asking too many questions, they were grabbed tightly.
What the f was that?
It's gonna grab my neck.
Grab your neck?
Did the female ghost get upset by this question? As they consider leaving, they feel something on the bridge.
I felt something walking over here, bro. It's just watching us the entire time. They touched me!
I guess it's time to go. I think Mo pushed the Crybaby Bridge ghost too much. She didn't like his questions and got back at him. He's lucky he didn't end up being the next ghost there. A young boy in UT, Singapore, was filming a video on his way to school to show his family the new water park in town. After sharing the video in the family group chat, his Uncle Dennis saw something weird. As the boy moves his phone toward the sidewalk, he unknowingly records what seems like a headless man casually standing on the street. The boy's uncle shared the video with the YouTube channel Supernatural Confessions, and it quickly went viral. So, what do you think? Did two different people catch headless figures walking among us? You decide. A TikTok video posted by the user Kursluzks has been going viral, leaving people confused and wondering where it came from. The video, said to be filmed in China in November 2015, shows a strange elevator ride that doesn't seem to make sense. It starts with a woman getting into an elevator. At first, it looks like it's working fine, stopping on empty floors as it goes down. But as the ride goes on, something odd happens. The elevator doesn't stop when it gets near the ground floor, it just keeps going. She starts to panic as the elevator keeps going down for what feels like a long time. After a few minutes of going down for no reason, the elevator finally stops. The doors close, and the elevator goes back to the ground floor like nothing's wrong. The mysterious clip has led to many theories from viewers. Some think the elevator broke and somehow went into another dimension, taking the woman to a different reality. Others believe it could be part of a movie or a stage show. While many say it's from a film, no one has figured out which one. Some people have pointed out how strange the situation is, comparing it to urban legends and creepy stories about elevators being doors to other worlds. Others think it's just edited well or part of a viral marketing trick. So, what do you think? Is it proof of a glitch in reality or just a made-up story? Let me know in the comments. While shopping for groceries at Target, this person filmed something disturbing.
You said you're gonna buy it for me, right?
A man in the store caused a scene by asking strangers to buy chalk for him.
I want chalk! I hate this shit! No way! You
Surprisingly, he was talking about chalk, not drugs. The man's disruptive behavior kept getting worse, so store employees had to take him out. This next clip is over 12 years old and was filmed with someone's phone aimed at a CCTV screen, so the quality is really bad. The video was filmed at Ciudad del Plaza in Guadalajara, Mexico. Over the years, many workers and shoppers at the plaza have reported strange events. Workers say they often hear a child running and playing late at night, and many shoppers have claimed to see a little boy who disappears right in front of them. One night, after the plaza closed, security guards saw a lone boy running through the back hallways all alone. Some workers were looking at the footage and were shocked by what they saw.
Ve que aquí se mete en la pared. No. Fíjate, subió el pie.
The little boy seems to vanish through a closed and locked door in one of the hallways, or maybe even through the wall. A security guard is sent to find him, and things get even creepier.
Fíjate. No, ahí se va a meter, espérate.
Adelante chicos, déjalo en 9-1. Joder, a los 38 se acaba de hacer el síndrome de locapario de Diego Monti que
mira,
cancelaron que hasta mañana a las 7.
Ay, no mames. No, ¿y sabes qué?
38, de esa manera. O sea chicos, 9-1
The security guard unlocks the door and goes in, but finds no one in the locked room. The plaza workers are shocked as the little boy's head appears next to the guard, looking out from the wall above his head. So, could this be the little boy ghost that shoppers at the plaza have seen? Let me know what you think. TikTok user LeoLords15 is excited about a fresh start as she and her young daughter move into a new home. But shortly after moving in, her daughter starts acting strangely. The little girl says she made a new friend who lives in their new house. The mom gets scared, so she sets up a security camera to watch her daughter. One day, the camera records something really scary.
It feels beautiful and funny. What are you guys doing? Do you want to play? Do you want to? Do you want to sleep? Come on, please.
The young girl appears to be talking to someone we can't see. Then, 2 footsteps are heard, and the closet door slowly opens itself. As the door opens, 3 more footsteps can be heard, almost like something is walking out of the closet. The girl looks really scared as she gets up slowly and sneaks toward the door to get out of the room. It seems like she doesn't want to be anywhere near whatever came out of the closet. What makes this even creepier is that this family disappeared from TikTok in 2022. So, whatever happened to TikTok user LeoLords15 and her daughter is still a mystery. For some unknown reason, old black and white photos of a young girl are stuck to the wall in one of the abandoned rooms. These photos look out of place in the rundown building. Jassim also finds a strange drawing of the Scooby-Doo cartoon nearby. That's when things start to get odd, as Jassim begins hearing strange, unexplained sounds.
صورة أطفال. Scooby-Doo, where are you?
He finds signs that a child used to live there.
سمعت صوت. في حد؟ Hello? Anyone here? في حد؟
The explorer hears noises of someone or something moving nearby inside the building. Jassim eventually finds a small courtyard, and what happens next is scary.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله. بسم الله. بسم الله. بسم الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله.
While walking past old sheets on a clothesline, Jassim sees a scary pale face with black eyes staring at him. He jumps back in fear, but whatever it is disappears. Could this be the ghost of the child from the photos he found? Or maybe a spirit pretending to be a child? Or is it just a well-done fake? I'll leave it for you to decide. If you anger a poltergeist, expect it to get back at you. YouTuber Andrew Duffy shares some creepy footage of his encounter with a poltergeist called John. At first, he hears laughter.
I swear to just heard something. Sounded like a laugh or something like that. That was weird.
Did you hear it too? Andrew then starts taunting the poltergeist.
Come on, John. Make something happen now if you're here.
And immediately, he gets a reply.
I know it's you, John.
Whoa. What the hell?
He opens the door and sees no one, but something is not right.
Show yourself. We know you're more than capable.
Right, that freaking door's been opened.
You can hear more noise coming from the laundry room.
See what's happening in here.
I'm not looking forward to it, but it's got to be done. Let's do it.
Show yourself, John. Don't be a coward.
As he's going downstairs, Poltergeist John throws the boots at him.
That's just hit me in the head, you. Oh, you
Downstairs, John makes it clear he's serious.
Whoa! 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 Holy...
And he won't put up with being insulted.
Coward! Whoa! 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 What the was that? Whoa! What the Holy... A knife just...
I think Andrew is asking for trouble. He should stop messing with John before someone gets hurt, and since John is already gone, that someone could be Andrew. While filming a big bike meetup in mid-Wilshire, Los Angeles, something scary happened. A white Mercedes-Benz sped too close to the cyclists, ran red lights, and drove on the wrong side of the road. Luckily, no one was hurt. The police have not yet confirmed whether any arrests have been made. This video comes from TikTok user Axel Loza Official, who appears to be recording while he and his friends are having a sleepover. If it is a sleepover, it's one they'll never forget, but not for a fun reason. The video shows him and his two friends looking at the wardrobe door in front of them, clearly scared by something. When the cameraman moves closer, we find out why.
Y desde hace rato se quieren dormir, pero están viendo la misma cara que yo. Y es lo que me temía. La verdad es lo que me temía y no sé qué hacer. No se pueden dormir. Y vean, aquí está, pero cuando yo trato de abrir, no hay nada. No hay absolutamente nada. Y no sé.
A scary face is seen staring through the wardrobe door, but it disappears as soon as the doors opened. No one knows exactly what happened, but it's a video you wouldn't want to watch before bed. Hopefully this creepy ghost didn't visit them again after that. A creepy video from TikTok user Oscar Nunes, also known as Sadrock4Dad, has been getting a lot of attention online. The footage, recorded by a living room camera in 2019, has gone viral because of its spooky content and strange story. Oscar says it all started when his son, who was sleeping on the couch, ran into his room crying and screaming. The boy said someone was watching him from the hallway. Worried, Oscar checked the living room camera footage and saw something really scary. Take a look. It's hard to notice at first, but if we slow it down and brighten the video, you can see a figure standing in the hallway. It looks like it just disappears. Things got worse when Oscar came home one day and found his house full of flies. This odd detail has made many people connect it to biblical and demon-related beliefs, especially the entity Beelzebub, one of the 7 princes of hell. Beelzebub is often linked to gluttony and envy and is called the Lord of the Flies. In demonology, a strange swarm of flies is sometimes seen as a sign of demonic activity. So, is this video proof of something supernatural, or is there a simpler explanation for these creepy events? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this disturbing footage in the comments below. TikTok user Chris Netzel Official, a U.S. Marine Corps veteran and former police officer now investigating the paranormal, has posted another creepy encounter. Known for looking into the supernatural, his latest investigation at a cemetery has people wondering about the line between the living and the dead. The video starts with Chris using a spirit box to talk to any spirits that might be there.
Very recently? Is your headstone close by? Tongue terror. Yeah? Okay. Okay. Am I going the right direction? Cross the road? Okay. Okay. We're going.
As the conversation continues, the spirit claims its name is Tyler.
Okay. Is it this direction? Just make sure you tell me when to stop. Cemetery, yes. Can you give me your name, if you don't mind? We must stay. Hurting. I'm so sorry. Tyler. Hi, Tyler.
Another voice joins in, introducing itself as Eugene.
Going this way, you said go north. This is north. Eugene and Tyler.
As the investigation continues, the tone changes. Tyler warns of harm coming.
Am I in the right area? They mean you harm. They mean me harm. Listen, I don't mind talking to good or bad spirits, okay?
The spirit's replies get more aggressive, telling Chris to leave the area.
Dark spirit. This is sacred ground, you guys. 100% dark spirit. Tyler or Eugene? Do not go. Do you not want me to go any further?
Get out of here.
The creepy audio has started a debate in the paranormal community. Supporters of Chris Netzel's work believe the recording is strong evidence of supernatural activity, while skeptics doubt it, saying the voices might be a coincidence or a mistake in reading the spirit box. So, could this be proof of life after death, or is there another explanation? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Popular Japanese ghost hunters, Gachan and Daichan from the YouTube channel Clip Store, are checking out an old apartment building that's been abandoned for over 30 years. The story says, a woman who lived there took her own life after a fight with the property owner. Soon after, the owner mysteriously disappeared and was never seen again. The other tenants thought the building was cursed and quickly moved out, leaving it empty. Gachan is exploring the old apartment of the property owner, while Daishan is looking at another nearby building. The two are talking on the phone while exploring when suddenly Gachan experiences something really scary.
どう考えても離れってもうオーナー宅じゃないっていう、ただちょっとお互いその見つけた部屋を調査する。何の音今の？え？何の音？音？どうした？
Gachan hears a strange sound and looks up to see what looks like a face staring down at him from upstairs. He's shocked, but when he looks closer, there's nothing there. Gachan then works up the courage to go upstairs to check it out, and that's when things get weird. Gachan sees a mirror in the middle of the room, and when he lowers his camera to take a better look, he spots someone's bare feet behind him. He quickly turns around in fear, but there's no one there. At this point, Gachan has had enough and rushes back downstairs and outside where Daichan is waiting. So, what do you think? Did Gachan and Daichan see the former tenant who passed away, or is it all just a hoax? You decide. One night in Mexico, a man was standing by the side of the road waiting for his car when he saw something strange on the overpass above. Two red, glowing eyes looked at him from the dark, and the figure seemed to have a faint head shape. This area is known for Mothman sightings, and the man who filmed it thinks it was the Mothman. Could it be? Rob and Audrey is a YouTube channel that has an interesting Ouija board experiment at 3 a.m.
Is there any spirits out here that would like to contact us?
They try to get the ghost to spell its name, but things start badly when they complain about how slow it is. This seems to anger the spirit, and it asks to talk to Rob's twin brother, Steven. The spirit then spells its name over and over and says it doesn't have good intentions for Steven.
Do you want to hurt Steven?
Wait, 3.
After a while, the Ouija board stopped spelling Steven and started spelling Zozo instead. They finally ended the session the right way and were told they would be left alone in the future.
You said that you will not haunt us, right? Thank you so much, we really appreciate it.
It seems like Zozo might have been tricking them into feeling safe. As they were leaving, they noticed a rattlesnake nearby, and it seemed to be watching Steven. Rob and Audrey believe Zozo sent the snake as a warning, but I think it could just be a coincidence. Let me know what you think. Madison says she and her siblings have always been afraid of their parents' room. They say they've seen shadows and heard footsteps, even when no one is inside.
When my family decided at the last minute that they were going to go out to eat for dinner, I currently was not feeling good, so I decided to stay home instead, which would later turn out to be a mistake for me. So about 30 minutes after they left, I'm sitting here in this exact chair, but I was sitting here watching my scary movie when all of a sudden I heard somebody say my name. It sounded exactly like my mom's voice. So I kind of just talked myself down, told myself I was just imagining things. I already didn't feel good, so I was probably just tired. So I continued to watch my movie. And not even 2 minutes later, coming from where my mom's room is at, I hear her voice go, "Madison." I text her, I'm like, "Hey, I can hear you saying my name. Are you sure you took the boys or did dad come and pick them up and take them. And she just responds back and she's like, what are you talking about? You literally saw me walk out the door and leave with them. I decided to get out my phone and try to record it so I could show my mom what was going on. So like I said, I'm sitting here in the living room in this chair. All the lights are out because I'm watching a movie, except for the light in my mom's room, because I'll be honest, we were all terrified as my mom's room because that's where the most activity happens. So I pause the TV and I start recording my mom's door. You see the shadow go by. You see a figure almost look like it's on its hands and knees crawl out of the room. Alright guys, so here we go. So right there, you see the shadow come out of the room. Remember, nobody else is home. There's nothing physically there that can make that shadow. Boom. You see something squatted down on the ground trying to go back into the room.
A shadow shows up in the doorway. Madison says it looks like someone crawling on the floor, but no one else is in the house. She also says this isn't the only strange thing she has caught on camera.
This experience happened to be a night whenever I was home alone. So being home alone, I'm in the kitchen making myself something to eat when I started to hear some rustling coming from my mom's room. So I continue doing what I'm doing, making whatever I'm making, and all of a sudden I hear a loud crash come from the bathroom. So I get up and I decide to go investigate first. I walk into her room. The lights are off. I turn the lights on because I'm scared. Go into the bathroom, and there is nothing on the floor that could have made that crashing noise. But the towels that were on the towel rack were swinging. So after that, I wasn't so fearless anymore, and I got my little butt back out of that room. I left the door open, the lights were back off, and I just started to record because I could still hear the noises coming from the bathroom.
Madison says she was home alone again when she heard weird noises coming from her parents' room. Scared, she recorded it on her phone.
Alright guys, so while you're watching, make sure you watch this area right here because this is where the presence will first show up. I'll just play that for y'all one more time in case you didn't get a good look.
Madison has no idea what this or the other shadow she recorded is, but she thinks both are paranormal, and her viewers agree. What do you think? Is this proof that Madison's family home is haunted as she believes? Let me know. It's late at night when a man named Taylor takes out his phone to record something at his girlfriend's house. He's alone and hearing for the first time the sounds his girlfriend often hears at night but never records. The sound of someone walking back and forth upstairs is heard, but the odd part is that no one else is home except Taylor.
I smashed, but I'm here at my girlfriend's house by myself. She always says it's haunted because it sounds like somebody is walking around upstairs. I've never heard it until now. I always say it's not haunted because the house is a little old. But it legit sounds like there's somebody upstairs. I will swing on a ghost, or if it's a person, I don't care. Who's up there? Oh my god, they're like at the top of the stairs. Come down these stairs and I will swing on you, I promise.
Strangely, loud footsteps are heard coming down the stairs and moving toward Taylor. As planned, he goes after whatever is coming at him, though he loses his balance. He keeps recording, hoping something else will happen. Sadly, nothing more happens, but at least the earlier sounds have stopped. While most people would run from paranormal events, it's nice to see someone react differently. However, some think it might have been better if he hadn't confronted the ghost in the house. Either way, it's nice to see a different reaction. The next video comes from the YouTube channel World Paranormal, where short recordings are shared from a supposedly haunted house. It all began with a mysterious and cursed doll that was found in the building. Since then, the team has been experiencing daily poltergeist activity, which continues to grow more and more apparent.
Bro. Our fridge just opened. This motherfucker trying to waste electricity. We'll get some because every time something happens, I can barely ever catch it. I swear I just seen something move over there. Don't mind you, we gotta clean. I got a daughter, so she's a little reckless, and I gotta wash some cups. Bro, I just saw that out the corner of my eye. I wish I would have got that. Can you make it move again? No? Okay. Bro, stop playing with me. Hello? Hello? Can you do it again? Man. Bro, you just spilt water all over my floor, dude. Are you serious? So, here we are again. That little bottle of candy you see right there either jumped or slid or rattled, but I heard the candy shake for sure. That definitely wasn't quiet about that. So we're gonna see what we can get. Can you make it move again? If there's anything here, can you make it move again? Well, in the meantime, here's our new beautiful cabinet we got for the haunted dolls. We got it for like 30 bucks. I had to clean it. Super dusty. And then it turns out that the dolls won't even fit in it, which sucks because it is such a beautiful cabinet. There's a lot of space down here, but you know, I'm not doing that. I don't want to shelter them away. But yeah.
Moving objects and doors opening have become a regular occurrence for them. A few days later, he decided to record the doll cabinet and managed to capture something truly chilling. In the reflection, a dark anomaly can be seen standing right behind the man. So, are these all signs of poltergeist activity, or is it a hoax? Is his apartment really haunted or not? This next video is from TikTok by an Italian user called Scared Bucks, who is walking around outside a cave on a hot, sunny day in early April 2024. At the beginning of the clip, he briefly talks about how creepy the cave is, mentioning that strange noises are sometimes heard from deep inside. Curious, Scared Bucks wanted to see if he could hear those strange sounds himself. As you might guess, he does hear something. Take a listen here.
E ci sono queste nicchie che non so che cosa sono. Avete sentito? È angustissima. Angustissima. Io mi fermerò a un certo punto
Merda. No. Aiuto.
Did you hear it? There's a creepy whistling sound coming from deep inside the cave, which scares and entertains the uploader at the same time. Amazingly, he keeps going further into the cave even after hearing the noises, while most people would probably run out as fast as they can. Thankfully, Scared Bucks didn't get hurt during his exploration, but let's hope he's more careful if he does this again. That is, if the footage isn't fake. Let me know what you think. This haunted house has some creepy ghosts. YouTuber Dennis from Dark Life encounters them in this scary video. While Dennis checks out a back room, something happens on the steady cam in the kitchen. Dennis is talking about where he puts the camera when paranormal activity happens.
Сейчас, чуть попозже еще покажу. After the shaking, Dennis does an EGF session, and the spirits ask for help. Кто вы?
Then they give him a warning. Dennis still goes into the basement after his toy car gets stuck. He goes down to grab it, and that's when he hears something. He grabs the car and starts going up when he sees something that looks like a bone. Is it a human bone? After crawling out, Dennis tries to put the floorboards back, and that's when something happens. When he goes back under, he hears the harsh sound again. If you thought something would jump out of that hole, don't worry. It doesn't. Whatever is down there stays, and I think that's even scarier than a jump scare. Holly, a woman in recovery from addiction, has a page full of videos to help others who might be struggling. But there's one different video. One night while she's sleeping, she wakes up to the sound of footsteps in her house. Since she's alone, she feels scared and thinks about calling her boyfriend. But instead, she grabs her phone and decides to check what's happening. This is what she recorded.
I woke up like 10 minutes ago and I could hear like somebody walking about my house and nobody's here. I need to get up and check. Paddy will get up and check. And like the wind's blowing outside. Oh. Oh, you can. Hello? Who's there? Hello? Oh my god. Oh no, God damn it.
Strange sounds can be heard coming from all over the house, but when Holly checks, she doesn't find anyone. She goes back to bed, but the noises start again, this time much closer. Holly says she couldn't sleep that night and stayed awake under the covers until morning, when the sounds finally stopped. Did Holly capture a real ghost in her house or not? You can decide. Some friends were out at night when they saw a big, odd building. All the lights were off except for one room. What made it even stranger was that in each window, a pair of legs hung still from the waist down. With no other clues, they wondered, was it just a Halloween decoration, or was something bad going on inside? YouTuber Proving Demons shares videos of himself going to some of the darkest places to see if he can catch anything strange. Most of the time, his videos turn out creepy. This video was posted on September 5th, 2018, and shows him exploring a cave he says is haunted. At first, everything seems fine. He moves through the cave without running into anything scary, but that changes about 8.5 minutes in. At that point, he tells viewers he's feeling scared, saying the cave is dark and he's all alone. Then, almost like something is answering him, a sound comes from somewhere in the cave.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm a little uncomfortable here. Oh. I could have sworn I just saw something move out the corner of my eye. What the f? It was right there. Oh. Dude, I'm under the earth, God knows how deep. It's pitch black, I'm by myself. I don't know, dude. Oh. What the Oh my God, that's whistling. That's f***ing whistling, dude. There's something f***ing whistling in here.
Luckily, Proving Demons leaves the cave as fast as he can, not wanting to stay any longer because he's afraid. But it makes you think, who or what was making those whistling sounds in the cave? Was someone or something trying to mess with him after hearing he was scared? Or was it just random? We'll probably never know. Javier Briones works night shifts as a highway security guard at an outpost in Uruguay. He says that for the past few days, he has heard knocking on the outpost door, but every time he checks, no one is there. One night during his shift, Javier starts a live stream to talk about what's been happening, when suddenly he hears the knocking again.
15 segundos ya, cabros. Están golpeados, ustedes están escuchando. Les voy a mostrar cómo está afuera para que vean que afuera tampoco anda nadie. Miren, miren. No se ve nadie afuera. Está la moto ahí. Acá no hay nadie tampoco. Acá no hay nadie tampoco. Están golpeando. Se escucha, les muestro igual.
He hears the knocking again and shows it on the live stream, making it clear that both of his hands are visible and he isn't the one making the noise.
Las dos manos, que me comentaron que mostrar las dos manos cuando va a hacer de nuevo, para mostrar también que no soy yo. Y hago este video, bueno, vamos al turno de noche, ya como el 20. Hago este video para que ustedes lo compartan también y ver si a alguien más le pasa. Para eso son estos videos del turno de noche, lo grabo para eso. Y pasó rápido. Miren. Se acaba de caer esto solo, güey. Miren, estaba acá, estaba ahí y se acaba de caer solo.
Something suddenly falls by itself, and the knocking continues. About 20 minutes later, a thick fog appears. Javier decides to walk around and check the area. At 3 a.m., something unusual can be seen. He tries to investigate.
Golpeando. No esperé nada, 20 minutos. Acaba de caer una niebla, voy a hacer una ronda.
At 3 a.m., a shadowy figure that looks like a man can be seen in the distance.
Bueno, cabrón, 3 de la mañana y se ve como una silueta de un hombre parada allá. Está muy lejos, por eso no se ve tan bien. Grabar todo el zoom para que vean ahí.
Javier continues his patrol, but has no idea what's causing these strange events. He believes it might be the spirit of someone who lost their life on the highway. Whatever it is, it looks terrifying. As always, let me know what you think. A TikTok user shared a scary experience that happened in the public restroom of his apartment building.
Talking about? I look at the stall and you're looking at me under the stall. That's weird. Oh, come out here. Come out here.
While he was in a stall, another man suddenly crawled under the door, trying to peek inside.
You don't know how mad that just made me.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm literally just trying to make sure you're not doing here, that's all.
What does that mean?
Because there's people that come in here, there's homeless people that come in here and in here.
And are you the security?
Bro, no, I'm not security. I'm
Then
just like
who gives you the authority to look underneath the
I'm just
stall?
looking at the floor, bro.
No, you're not,
I'm trying
dude.
to make sure that you're not like doing weird stuff. I'm not like that, bro. I'm not doing no weird stuff. I'm just trying to make sure that I've been in here before and I've seen homeless people coming in and out of here.
You live here?
No, I don't live here. Because I have a friend that lives here, dude. That's it. I was invited
Come
over.
here, let's go. Come on.
I'm not following
Yeah, you are.
The man claimed he was looking for drug use, but he didn't even live in the building.
We are going to the front office.
Dude, what the hell is wrong with
No.
you?
No.
Dude.
No.
I'll go to the front office
Come
with you,
on.
bro. I have
Come
no
on.
problem.
Okay, then. That's fine. That's all we're doing. I don't think you live here. I don't know who you are. You told me you don't live here.
When confronted, he dodged questions and gave mixed excuses, making things worse.
You said you'll go to the office. The office is this way. No, dude. No. Dude, you are a creep.
The TikToker followed him outside, but the man kept denying everything, leaving the situation unresolved. Alberto del Arco is a paranormal investigator from Mexico and a popular YouTuber in the paranormal field. He has been posting investigations since 2009, earning over 2 million subscribers and nearly 256 million views. In his latest video, he and his team visited an abandoned school that has been almost completely overtaken by the nearby woods. The team encountered strange events soon after entering. They heard a girl's voice say, "Aquí," meaning in here. Could it be the spirit of a former student trying to lead them somewhere? Eerily, the ghostly figure of a little girl appeared in front of Arco as she spoke, but vanished when a flashlight shone on her. Was this the same spirit they had just heard? When they entered the room where the figure had been, they found old desks, shelves, and worn-out school books. While searching, they spotted another shadowy figure silently moving past a window to Arco's left. It was hard to see at first, but the crew later enhanced the footage, revealing a blurry, human-like shape. Moments later, they recorded what seemed to be an orb moving across the screen. As they moved to another part of the building, faint laughter echoed from the woods. The entire team heard it and immediately stopped in their tracks. Being in a wooded area, the sound could have come from a wild animal. But with all the strange things they've already witnessed, could it be a spirit laughing at them? This seems even more likely when they soon hear a man scream.
¿Oyeron?
This time, the sound is clear and sounds more like a grown man than an animal. It is also louder than the laugh, making it seem much closer as they get ready to enter a bathroom. The team gets startled by a barking dog nearby, though they can't see it. They look around to find it, but have no luck. It's probably just a stray dog living in the abandoned building, trying to protect itself. Not wanting to deal with the dog, the team moves away from the building and into the woods. Soon, they find another structure. As they step inside, they hear more dogs barking from within, so they move forward carefully. Over the barking, Arco hears what sounds like a woman crying. This is frightening for anyone who knows the legend of La Llorona from Mexican folklore. Arco asks the crew to turn off their lights. The howls of dogs can be heard, sounding like crying, but if you listen closely, there is also a clear sound of a woman crying. As the investigation ends, Arco sets up a night camera to record overnight. The footage shows a ghostly figure floating above the chairs and desks. Were all these events connected, or did they just happen to come across different spirits at the same time? The YouTube channel Action Adventure Twins features two identical twins who explore creepy and interesting places around the world and share their experiences with their subscribers. In this video, posted in November 2022, the twins rappel down into a deep cave and get more than they bargained for. Around the 6.5-minute mark, one of the twins finds a very narrow passage. It seems impossible that they would try to squeeze through such a small crack, but they do.
I'm going into this hole that's so tight. I had to take my helmet off. Oh, that's tight. Really sharp, too.
As you can see, the guy almost gets stuck but manages to keep going. A couple of minutes later, he tries to move further in but finds that the water level is tricky and the cave doesn't open up again, even though it seems like it does.
Well, James said I squeezed by a rock and it was super sketchy and he didn't feel comfortable doing it, so it's just me going into this really cold water. I gotta see where it goes though. Oh my god, this is freezing. Oh, it's getting lower. This is not good. If I want to stand my head up, I can't. It just goes underwater.
At this point, the man realizes he should turn around and crawl back out.
It was gonna get wider, but as I'm getting closer, I realize it's an illusion. The water was just so calm and still above me that it was reflecting the ceiling off, and it just looked like a way bigger space. But it's continuing to narrow down. I'm gonna attempt to turn back around, even though I don't know if I can. I'm moving a little bit. I think I pushed it too far that time. I gotta go find James.
Luckily, he managed to crawl his way out of the cave, safe and sound, but it was a very close call. In the video description, the twin writes that sometimes they push it too far, and this was one of those times. That seems like an understatement, to say the least. Let's just hope these twins don't do anything as dangerous again in their future caving adventures, or who knows what could happen. In this video, a worried mother films her daughter, who just said that there is a man in her room.
What guy?
The guy.
The guy is at the door.
Guy.
Can we go together?
Yeah.
Do you want to open the door or you want mommy to open it?
I want mommy to open it.
Okay.
He's in there.
The guy?
Yeah. He's scary.
He's scary.
I'm scared.
It's okay.
No.
No one seems to be in the room, but Jessica's daughter keeps saying she sees someone and that he's scary. Even though nothing unusual can be seen, there is one thing that stands out: the playhouse in the middle of the room. Jessica's daughter spends a lot of time there playing or eating. Because of this, Jessica chose to renovate the playhouse to make it feel more comfortable for her.
For a house tour of Emma's playhouse. Then Emma, I'm gonna show them the door, okay? She really wanted it to have a doorbell camera like our front door.
The playhouse was designed to look just like their real home, from the color of the walls to the same doorbell. But just a few days after finishing the remodel, something strange happened. On the night of January 3rd, 2025, the doorbell camera started recording. This only happens when someone is near the door and close to the doorbell. But when it turned on, it captured this. Jessica was completely shocked. She never expected the door to open on its own. If it had just been the doorbell ringing by itself, she might have thought it was a technical glitch. But then something even stranger happened. The door slowly swung open, and suddenly, the hair on a mannequin lifted into the air before dropping. There was nothing around that could have pulled the hair, and the way it fell made it seem like someone or something had let go of it. This is even creepier when you remember that Jessica's daughter sometimes sees a man in her room, a man no one else ever sees. There's no proof that this mysterious figure exists, but there is evidence of something unusual happening. And this isn't the first eerie event Jessica has recorded. One night, just before leaving for a dinner party with friends, she got a notification from her doorbell camera. Watch this.
I was just about to head out, and I started getting a notification that the doorbell in my kids' room upstairs is going off.
If the last video didn't unsettle Jessica, this one did. Once again, it starts with the doorbell going off on its own, but this time, instead of just the door acting strange, a voice or something can be heard. Listening through the doorbell's microphone, Jessica and her babysitter hear a strange, distorted sound mixed with a voice. But whoever is speaking isn't saying anything clearly. It almost sounds like chanting or a different language. It's hard to tell, but one thing is certain, it's unsettling. Between the weird things happening in the Playhouse and her daughter talking about a man no one else can see, Jessica is truly shaken and worried. The Playhouse has been taken down since then, but even now, Jessica's child still says she sees the guy. But who is he? If no one is there, what is her daughter so afraid of? The next video comes from the YouTube channel Ricky Velasquez. He once again explores abandoned ruins where he stumbles upon something mysterious during his investigation. At one point, he notices a figure outside.
Buenas noches. ¿Quién vive? ¡Ey! ¿Están viendo lo mismo que yo estoy viendo? ¿Qué es eso? No mames. ¡Ah, la bestia! ¿Lo están viendo? Acércate. No ma, ¿qué es eso? Le están saliendo alas. ¿Dónde? Pásate. Oh, no te pases. Oh, güey. Hola?
At first, Ricky thinks it's a person and attempts to communicate, but there's no response. He then runs to get a closer look, only for the figure to vanish into thin air. So, was it a real shadow figure or just a trick? Could this be a stunt to boost viewership, or is this a genuinely eerie moment? What do you think? A man was at work when he saw someone standing completely still in a weird position. Confused and uneasy, he slowly walked closer, hoping they would start moving again.
Look at this dude. Holy. Are you good, dude? Oh.
Some thought the person might be glitching, while others guessed he could be on something or having a medical problem. But without more details, there's no way to know for sure what was going on. Many people start their day by watching the morning news to stay updated on current events, weather, and politics. But it's not every day you turn on the TV and see something that seems out of this world. A video shared on the High Strangeness subreddit by user Wavy Atlian shows someone filming their TV screen while watching a morning news channel. The reporters are discussing Israel, but at the same time something strange happens, something they don't seem to notice. It happens so fast that if you're not paying close attention, you might miss it. Take a look.
Incoming projectiles were intercepted with some of the incoming projectiles were intercepted with some of the incoming projectiles were intercepted with some of the incoming.
Out of nowhere, a strange black figure flies past and behind a building, never appearing again. It's the kind of thing that seems impossible, yet there it is. Some people in the comments have pointed out how much it looks like a dementor from the Harry Potter movies. When you compare the figure in the footage to an image of a dementor, the similarity is hard to ignore. So, what do you think about this strange news clip? Could something unusual be flying around in Israel right now? We may never know for sure. A girl notes she crossed the street and the man seemed to notice. Luckily, he left and she got away safely. Sometimes, paranormal investigations reveal shocking discoveries. YouTuber Mo Sargi found several creepy things in an abandoned hospital. While walking through the hospital's halls, he came across old equipment and medical supplies left behind.
Younger people that watch my videos, which is a small percentage, yeah, this is what we would watch and open up applications and stuff. It's pretty cool. Oh, ew, we got blood covered gloves over here. This is disgusting.
This room seems like someone arranged it not long ago.
We got blood everywhere. Holy jeez. Okay, this is, I don't want to be in this room.
In the next room, the word leave is written in red on the wall.
Bag? No, that's not a body bag. I thought that was a body bag for a sec. Jesus Christ. No, that's just a mattress. It's so strange though. It's got like these pipes coming down.
He uses a UV light to look at the fluids on the hospital bed.
As you can see, I do have my UV light over here, and this is all blood. Holy sh**. There's blood everywhere in this room, man. This is unbelievable. I did not expect this. I don't know why there's so much blood here, but look at it. Look at how it illuminates.
We can't be sure if it's blood, but this place is one of the creepiest abandoned locations I've ever seen. A man heard strange sounds coming from a sewer cover in the road and was surprised to see this.
Stuck in the goddamn gutter, man.
Is it Derek?
No, it ain't Derek, man.
You look like my buddy Derek.
Well, I ain't your buddy. Guess I am tonight, man. You man.
Yeah. Sorry, bro.
What the are you doing? You're trapped in the goddamn gutter, man.
Yeah, I know.
Under the cover, another man was struggling, as if he was stuck in the sewer tunnel. The person inside seemed confused, maybe from something he took. Even though he tried to figure out what was going on, the man recording chose to walk away for his safety, not able to help or understand what was happening. Couldn't he have called the police for help? Here's a real horror story. Jane and Bob Durotic lived on a horse ranch called Caspian Stables. One day, Bob was found dead, and Jane was the main suspect. But to this day, no one knows who did it. YouTube team Mackie and Amanda went to Caspian Stables to look into the case, and their investigation was creepy from the start.
Really? Like they're talking to horses, basically?
It's riding. And it's done.
To make things even scarier, they hear a scream.
What the was that? That was a scream.
They use dowsing rods and get some answers.
That was the best one yet.
Straighten him back out and we'll ask the next question.
Can you straighten it?
But this isn't enough to prove anything. As they get ready to leave the spooky horse ranch, they give the spirit one last chance to respond.
I guess your last chance to talk to us right here. What did it say? Can you say that again? Is there anything else you want to say? She's evil.
She's evil. Who's evil? I think we can guess, but I don't want to point fingers based on paranormal data. Tay Harley Quinn posted a video on the Chills Narrator subreddit that made her do a double take. Her Ring camera caught a car driving by, and right behind it, a see-through figure seemed to follow. One person said it might be a camera glitch or bad quality, making the person look transparent. He's moving fast, so I don't think that's a person at all, they added. Tay replied that her camera is usually clear and that she has never had issues before. Another commenter, Snorlax Lynn, pointed out that if it was a camera problem, the truck in the video would look weird too. Some believe it's a ghost on a bike, while others say it's just how video compression makes small, faraway objects look see-through. What do you think? Time to dig deeper. Now, let's take a look at a couple of recordings shared by security guard Spooky App. He's been working in an old warehouse for several months, documenting strange paranormal activity happening throughout the building. He also shares the story of a young boy who apparently drowned near this area in the 50s, and it's believed that his spirit is haunting the place for some unknown reason.
Rounds, checking out the place. I was asked to document any spooky activity going on. I don't really know what's been happening.
The following are several videos that Spooky App recorded during his night shift, and it's believed that he came face to face with that entity on multiple occasions.
Legend goes that back in the 50s, there was a boy named Johnny here that drowned before this building was constructed. I don't know why this light's on, it's kind of weird. Johnny? Johnny, if you're here, make a sound to show me that you're here.
He captured something in the darkness here, but what was it? He was really shaken and didn't return to his workplace for a long time. However, he eventually came back, and a few weeks later, he posted the following.
Yo! Hello? Hello?
What's going on?
Hello?
Apparently these doors open, but let me check here. All right, that door's clearly locked. These doors can't be opened from the outside. Yeah, let me check this door right here. This is clear.
Now, the following video of his is quite intriguing. After checking one of the emergency exits, he hears a loud noise coming from the top of the stairs, and it's at that moment that he might have captured something truly terrifying.
All right, so it's been a little quiet. What the? Holy what's that?
Spooky believes it to be the spirit of the boy said to roam the building. Could this be it? It certainly looks like a little boy. What do you think? Are we witnessing a real haunting, or could it be something else? Someone was recording an empty house, thinking they wouldn't see anything unusual, but within seconds, something surprising showed up on camera. A face showed up, something you wouldn't expect in an empty building. The person started wondering if it was a real person or a ghost living there. This old estate was part of the Russian Empire and is now believed to be haunted. YouTuber Dimitri Blackdad plans to stay here overnight. Will he get out safely?
Все очень плохо по ощущениям, потому что я чувствую, что у меня очень сердце болит. Без всяких приколов.
He starts feeling unwell as soon as he steps inside. It seems like something is wrong in there.
Без всяких шуток, ребят. Без всякого преувеличения. У меня сейчас мандраж идет.
His fear gets worse from there.
Что за звук сейчас был?
Even though Dimitri doesn't see anything jump out at him, you can sense his fear as he walks through the old estate.
Не обращайте внимания на то, как я дышу. Потому что мне тяжело дышать.
This is a scary tour I wouldn't want to do alone in the dark. Who's knocking on the window at 3 a.m.? This video by TikToker Diego Spikers will make you want to lock your door. You can see a woman through the window banging on the bathroom door of the apartment. But when the guy opens the door, there's no one there. Where did she disappear to? Some people in the comments think it's just editing, while others say he should have knocked back. I like that idea. What do you think? One night, two men heard strange noises from the woods nearby. Feeling curious but nervous, they started recording as they walked into the dark forest to check it out. As they went deeper, they found several dead birds on the ground. Then, the man filming heard a sound from the trees. He quickly pointed his camera and zoomed in, capturing something frightening. They saw a creature with eyes that glowed in the light, staring at them. Since human eyes don't do that, it makes the creature look unnatural. A Reddit user talked about a scary experience she had while riding the subway in Canada.
Next up, Health Sciences Jubilee Station.
A man was seen staring at the girl weirdly.
You look at? Huh? What's up? What's up?
Another man saw what was happening and spoke up about it. Some people think the man might have been under the influence of something, making him act unpredictably. Thankfully, he got off the subway at the next stop, but the girl still felt unsafe and shaken. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with our latest videos.